Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the children of all ages, welcome to Robert Sports. I'm your host, Robert. Alright, the time has come. The 2026 Daytona 500 is here. Alright, Daytona 500, 500 miles, 200 laps, 3 stages, 65, 65, and 70. The fuel window is 40 to 50 laps. They got 4 sets of tires. Daytona doesn't wear tires out very much. So, fuel window, 40 to 50. We know typically they run about that. So they run 45 laps, and that leaves about 20 laps at the end of each stage for them to run hard. Everyone hates fuel mileage. Trust me, we do. How do you fix it? Change the stages? You'd have to add a stage. Does that fix it? I don't know. Does that make other issues? If you did that for Daytona, you do it for Talladega, then you got these races mean more points than other races. You make a smaller fuel cell. I don't know if I like that idea because then you're going to fit more. Bigger fuel cell. I don't know if I like that idea because of the weight and stuff. So I don't know how to fix it. I don't know if anybody knows how to fix it. But a lot of it has to do with the amount of time on pit road. So if you're running 50%, 60% throttle in the middle of the pack, you're going to take less fuel than the guy running 80% throttle leading the pack. Less fuel means less time on pit road. When a matter of seconds matter, if you got a second less on pit road, you're gold. 3 of the last 6 races at Daytona had 8 cautions. 5 of the last 6 Daytona 500s had 7 or less cautions. 6 of the last 10 went to overtime. 6 of the last 10 winners started 11th or worse in the field. So it hasn't been beneficial to qualify in the top 10 at Daytona. This will be the 7th race on February 15th. The first race was won by 1976, won by David Pearson in a Ford. 81 was won by Richard Petty in a Buick. 87 was won by Bill Elliott in a Ford. 1998 was won by Dale Earnhardt in a Chevy. 2004 by Dale Jr. in a Chevy. 2009 was Matt Kenseth in a Ford. Does all that mean anything? I don't know. The fact that 215 is the anniversary of Dale winning the 500, that's kind of cool. And the Jr. won it as well. Man, could Chase Elliott win it and be just like his dad, like Dale Jr. was? That'd be wild. We'll see if Kyle Busch can pull it off. Alright, let's look at some stats here. So the last 4 Daytona 500, so since 2022, Austin Cindric has an average running position of 8.44. Chris Buescher, 11.21. Brett Keselowski, 12.63. Ryan Blaney, 13.80. Joe Logano, 13.6. Kyle Busch, 13.63. Kyle Larson, 13.97. And then Bubba Wallace, 14.59. The average running position of the 8 races at Daytona in that time, not just the 500, all Daytona races. Joey Logano, 10.96. Chris Buescher, 12.21. Austin Cindric, 14.83. Brad Keselowski, 14.84. Kyle Busch, 14.93. Bubba Wallace, 16.23. And Chase Elliott, 16.28. Average finishes in just the last 4 Daytona 500s. John Hunter Nemechek, 6.0. Alex Bowman, 9.25. Chris Buescher, 12.0. Ryan Blaney, 12.25. Chase Briscoe and Zane Smith each with 13.0. Austin Cindric, 13.5. And Bubba Wallace, 14.0. Average finishes at all the Daytona races in the last 8 races. John Hunter, 11.0. Chris Buescher, 11.62. Alex Bowman, 13.62. Bubba Wallace, 15.25. Cole Custer, 15.25. And then Kyle Busch, 15.37. And Ryan Blaney, 16.25. All right, if you play NASCAR Fantasy on the NASCAR website, which I do, I have 5 different leagues. Go ahead and pull that up here now, and we'll go over my fantasy lineup. Oh, let's see here. Ugh. my entries. So, let me go back here at the beginning. So, I am in the TMD NASCAR League. I'm in the NASCAR Fantasy Fastlane, Kicking the Tires, Sirius XM, FRP, and then MRN Inside Line. Those are the 5 different fantasy leagues that I am in on NASCARFantasy.com there, NASCAR.com Fantasy. My NASCAR Fantasy Live lineup is going to be Chris Buescher, Kyle Busch, Alex Bowman, William Byron, Ryan Blaney with Bubba Wallace in the garage. The head-to-heads, Larson and Hamlin, Hamlin over Larson, Blaney over Byron, Busch over, which I'm wrong about that. Or sorry, Busch over Elliott, and then, which I'll probably be wrong about that, knowing my luck. And then Bubba Wallace over Ryan Preece. So Hamlin, Blaney, Busch, Wallace. So we'll see if I'm right or wrong on those. I kind of feeling, because last year I got a lot of those wrong for some weird reason. Now, just like I've done in every other video, which I picked Austin Hill to win the O'Reilly Auto Parts, but I did not pick Chandler Smith to win the Truck Series. The 4 picks to win the 2026 Daytona 500. Kyle Busch, Bubba Wallace, Chris Buescher, and Ryan Blaney. As always, thanks for watching Robert Sports Show. Don't just have a great day. Have a spiffy day. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader, sports channel content.